Hi guys, how are you? Hope you're well today. I'm bringing you another video. One of my subscribers gave me a video idea for my most used perfumes at the time. So I thought I'd make this video for you all. Hope you're all well. I decided to film in my living room again in front of my lovely tree. Hope you enjoy the view. Okay, the first perfume I'm going to talk about is Estee Lauder's Used You. Now, yesterday I made a mistake. I said it came out in 1957. It actually came out in 1953. And there's a little story, a little tidbit I'd like to share with you. Apparently, back in the day, in the 50s, women never used to purchase fragrances for themselves. And it was mainly thought that the man gets the wife or the girlfriend or the fiance a perfume gift. So Estee Lauder, when she launched this fragrance, she used to smash a bottle in the department store, and the smell and the aroma, because it's such a powerful perfume, women used to come and ask, what is that smell? And that was like a ploy for Estee Lauder. I don't know if it's true, it might be made up, but I thought it was quite interesting. So Estee Lauder, released in 1953. This is a strong perfume, and as you can see, I'm nearly at the end of my bottle, but I do have a backup of this. I love wearing this at home when I'm snuggled up in a jumper or a hoodie and I'm just watching TV or I'm reading. It's a really beautiful fragrance. Even from the atomizer, it's so powerful, it's so strong. There are aldehydes in this fragrance. It's balsamic. I always wonder what they mean by balsamic. Woody, earthy, powdery and aromatic. The lady who created this fragrance is called Josephine Catapano. Aldehydes: orange, spices: peach, bergamot, narcissus and lavender. Middle notes: cinnamon, cassia, orchid, jasmine, cloves, ylang-ylang, rose, lily of the valley and spicy notes. And the base notes are tolu balsam, Peru balsam, amber, patchouli, musk, vanilla, oak moss, vetiver and incense. It's got everything in it. It's like, I really love this fragrance. I won't be without this, definitely not. My sister-in-law used to wear it when I was young, and I loved the smell of it on her. She just used to put the right amount on, and it used to just smell amazing, and I always dreamed of having my own bottle, and now I can. So that's Youth You by Estee Lauder. Another Estee Lauder fragrance that I love is Beautiful. Beautiful is beautiful. It is a strong fragrance again. It was marketed, well, in the adverts, it used to be a bride getting ready in the advert. It was, back in the day, especially in the 80s and 90s, the adverts for perfumes were amazing, absolutely amazing. This is a 30ml bottle I've got, and I do have a larger bottle as well as backup. But this is wonderful. I really enjoy wearing this. Excuse me, I just need to get a drink. I haven't smelt it on anyone recently. Nowadays, I think a lot of people, men and women, they like the fruity, candy kind of fragrances more. Some people would call this dated. Maybe it is dated, but I really like it. I know it's still going strong. Estee Lauder still sell it. It's a really good price, and I love this fragrance. So this is Estee Lauder Beautiful. The notes for that perfume are floral, aromatic, white floral, green and woody. And this came out in 1985, so it's been around for a long time. It's a romantic light bouquet of 1,000 flowers, combined with fresh citrus notes in the top and warm woodsy notes in the base. Top include rose, mandarin, lily, tuberose, marigold. The heart is orange flower, jasmine, ylang ylang. Base is elegant and includes sandalwood and vetiver. And this was created by two people, Sophia Grossman and Bernard Chant. 1985. Wow, it's been around a while. But if you haven't smelled it, go out and smell it. Get yourself a tester. It's a really lovely fragrance. Okay, the next fragrance that I will talk about is an Argent Provocateur fragrance. And unfortunately, I think it's been discontinued. This is Argent Provocateur. I'm sorry, can you see that? L'Argent. This is beautiful. It's in the same realms of Used To. It's got that musky, rich, balsamic, spicy feel to it. This is the only bottle I've got, unfortunately, and I tried to find some, and nowhere is stocking it. Not that I can find, and unfortunately, even on eBay, people are fighting for what is listed on eBay. But this fragrance is balsamic, smoky, amber, warm, spicy and musky. And it was released in 2011. It says it's a seductive and sensual, but noticeably darker, more powerful and more mysterious than the original Argent Provocateur. It's a provocative fragrance for women of strong character. I think men can definitely wear this. A smell that hypnotizes your senses. Magical notes of orient flowers, warm amber and erotic musk. Opening pink pepper, divana oil, rosewood, ylang ylang and angelica. Tempting hearts blend floral notes of bourbon, geranium, May rose, sambac jasmine, tuberose and osmanthus. Base includes darkest and most enigmatic ingredients: patchouli, sandalwood, amber crystals, tonka bean, labdanum, myrrh, black incense and musk. It also includes in the perfume pyramid a new secret ingredient of pheromones, guaranteeing heart-winning excitement. That's strange. It's strange that there's pheromones in this because, well, really, I've never had anyone compliment me while I've worn this. I've never had anyone make a comment about it, but it might work for some people. But this is beautiful, and now it's pretty much discontinued. And I'm sorry I'm showing it to you, but I've still got quite a bit of this one. So I'm going to be very careful how I use this now. I mean, I am trying to win a bottle off eBay. Whether I win it or not is a different matter. I'll find out by next week. But it's a gem. It really is. If you've got it, you know, remember it's probably discontinued. And if you haven't got it, I'm sorry, I don't know what to say, but it is a lovely fragrance. Okay. I'm just looking down here because this is where my perfumes are. So the next perfume that I love, and it's thankfully it's not discontinued, is the ever popular, I mean, I love the bottle Lady Million, and I haven't got that much I've used quite a bit of this. This is a 50ml bottle, and it's got an inbuilt atomizer, which I think is really good. But this is lovely. It just cheers you up. It's I think it's a happy scent. I think it's got quite a bit of orange blossom in there. It's tacky. The bottle is a bit garish in my opinion, but I like it. I mean, I like it. You know, it's different. You know, you see that on your dresser and it's like, ooh, what's that? Your friends come round, ooh, what perfume is that? It's a really lovely fragrance. It's quite a strong fragrance. It lasts really well on the skin. But this is a white floral, and I had quite a lot of white florals in my video yesterday. I seem to have a thing for white florals and yellow florals. White floral, sweet, honey, citrus and fruity. Okay, let's see. There's quite a lot written about Lady Million. Apparently it's the most popular fragrance launched in the last several years. It was launched in July 2010. It's supposed to be a gold diamond, insinuating luxury and wealth. It's a surprising composition of intertwined floral, fresh and woody accords. Only diamond can compete with gold, because the 1 million for men that are supposed to look like a gold bullion. It doesn't say the notes. Lady Million is fresh, floral and woody, like a nectar of voluptuous flowers, trailing delicately but still very present. Powerfully seductive. I wouldn't say it's powerfully seductive. Not at all. Heady orange blossom. Arabian jasmine. Gardenia. Patchouli. Amber. I don't know why I'm moving it like this. I'm sorry guys. But yeah, it's like there's quite a lot written about this, if you can see. Can you see all that? All those paragraphs. That's all that's written about. Normally it's 1 or 2 paragraphs, but there's quite a bit written about this. Maybe it was ahead of its time, maybe. But yeah, a gold diamond. And I don't know if I will be repurchasing this one. I really don't know if I will be purchasing this again. I've had, I think 2 or 3 bottles of this, and I think I've outgrown it now, to be honest. But I will be finishing it. I don't like wasting my fragrances. Okay, the next fragrance is one of my favourites. Definitely. I love this fragrance. And it is the famous, beautiful Chanel No. 5 EDT Eau de Toilette. It's just one of my all-time favourite fragrances. I love this fragrance. This is the only EDT bottle that I have. I have the EDP as well, but this is easier to wear in my opinion. It's a really beautiful fragrance. If you haven't smelt it, it's full of aldehydes. It's very fresh, bright, citrusy. Oh, I love this fragrance. Oh my god, it gives me so many good memories. You don't understand, guys. When I was working and I was able to afford my own fragrances and whatnot, and do my own pay for my own stuff, perfume, I couldn't wait to buy perfume. And the accords are woody, powdery, floral, aldehydic, citrus and musky. I love this fragrance. I will never be without this fragrance if I can help it. There's a floral aldehyde. It was launched in 1921. Let's just stop and think about that. 1921. Most of us weren't even born then. I'm guaranteed my viewers, nobody was born by 1921. Oh my god, the nose behind it is Ernest Beau. Top notes are neroli, ylang ylang, bergamot, Amalfi lemon and aldehydes. Middle notes are iris, jasmine, orris root, rose and lily of the valley. And base notes are vetiver, musk, sandalwood, patchouli, oak moss, amber, vanille and civet. Now, is vanille vanilla or is that something else? Civet, I assume that's civet. I'm glad they don't extract civet like they used to. It's cruel. It's a cruel ingredient, to be honest. But this is beautiful. I really love this fragrance. When I started working and I used to go into the department stores and I used to hang around and peruse the Chanel counter, looking at the beautiful makeup and the beautiful perfumes, and I always used to want a bottle, and then one day I was able to buy it and I'm not been without it. Yeah, this is lovely. When this finishes, I am going to hunt for another one on eBay because I might strike lucky and might find myself a vintage. Excuse me guys, I'm just drinking a coffee. So that's Chanel number 5, EDT. Okay, the next fragrance I'm going to talk about is a Marc Jacobs fragrance. Now this is Daisy Oh So Fresh. This is a very light floral. No, I haven't got any. Have I? No. Yeah, it's really light. It's fresh. It's really nice. This is the only Marc Jacobs fragrance that I own. I find that the constant bringing out of flanker after flanker after flanker is tiresome. I find it boring, and I don't mean to cause any offence if there's any Marc Jacob fans watching, but for me personally, I had the Daisy fragrances and I gave them away because they were just annoying me. They were annoying my senses and I just couldn't deal with it. But this is nice. I think there's a note of raspberry in this, if I'm correct. I'm not sure 100%. But this is fruity, sweet, green, floral, powdery and fresh. It's a floral fruity fragrance, was launched in 2011. Top notes are grapefruit, green notes, raspberry, I was right, and pear. Middle notes are jasmine, rose, violet. I don't know what lychee is, and apple blossom. Base notes are musk, Virginia cedar, and plum. This is a lovely fragrance, and I have used quite a bit of it. But after I've finished this bottle, I won't be buying it again. I think Marc Jacobs is a bit too young for me. It's a bit of it's marketed for young women, young teenagers, and I'm past all that now. So I will use this and enjoy it. So that's Daisy Oh So Fresh. Okay, the next fragrance that I want to talk about is this, and I showed this yesterday. This is the chocolate and the vanilla in this is beautiful. Sorry, this is Choco Mania by The Body Shop. Now this is discontinued as well, and but I have several backups of this, so I am able to wear this quite often. When I get down to the last bottle, then I think I'll save that bottle for special occasions. But at present, I am able to use this whenever I want. This is gorgeous. It's a very faithful, a true chocolate fragrance. I'd even go as to say that it can give certain more expensive chocolate fragrances a run for their money. Do not be underestimated that it's a Body Shop fragrance. They do some really good fragrances and their prices are really brilliant. I don't think this was any more than £6 from what I can remember, or maybe even £5 because I bought them in bulk off the Body Shop website. But it's a really nice fragrance, beautiful for snuggling up in a jumper or a hoodie, and just watching a good movie sat in front of the fire. It's just nice. It makes you feel calm and relaxed, and it's a really, really delicious fragrance. And your loved ones their nose will be stuck to your throat or wherever you spray them because it's such a beautiful fragrance. I highly recommend it. It's Choco Mania by Eau de Toilette. Try and see if you can get a hold of it. You probably are looking at eBay now, and hopefully it won't be too expensive. But that's Choco Mania by Body Shop. Okay, and I forgot to tell you the notes of that one. Sorry. So the Choco Mania is sweet cacao, warm, spicy, and vanilla, and I definitely get the warm, spicy and the cacao. It really is nice. It was launched in 2013 and it features chocolate and sugarcane. There's very little, there's only like a sentence, 1 or 2 sentences, there's nothing more than that. So the next fragrance that I'm going to talk about, I think, is a Versace fragrance. I love this one. I really love this one. And this is my Eau de Toilette. It's so nice. It really is, guys. It's a delicious fragrance. I definitely smell the coconut notes in this fragrance. It's lovely. It's fresh but slightly spicy, coconutty. It's really, really good. And I like the little 30ml. I can't be dealing with the huge, clunky, the jewel on top of the larger bottles. It's massive, and it's like, who's got time to be hefting that off the bottle? And but please don't shoot me if you have a big bottle. It's just my opinion. But this is fresh, spicy, white floral, coconut, warm, spicy, and woody. And this was created in 2004 by Antoine Lai. According to Donatella Versace, is a rare essence, sensual and delicate. Gardenia, fresh, sensual, luminous and creamy. It's also got headspace technology, whatever that is. Amber and musk in the base make the scents dark and mysterious, and it's very sensual. And I agree, it is a sensual perfume. It really is a sensual perfume. It's beautiful. Wonder what headspace technology is. I'm gonna have to Google that. That sounds really interesting. And you can pick this up for a really good price. You really can. It's been out a while now, so that's Versace, Crystal Noir. Okay, guys. nearly coming to the... Well, not yet, to be honest. And the next fragrance I want to talk about is Stella. Hopefully you can see that. And this is from the print collection. It's Stella McCartney's Stella, the rose fragrance. It's just in a different bottle. She brought out various collections in they call the print collection, and I managed to pick up this one, and this is in the old formula. And oh, my legs, I've got pins and needles. I'm sat on the floor. Oh, let me just stretch out my legs. Woo! Ooh, I hate it when that happens. Come on, legs, don't let me down. I'm in mid-flow here. Woo! It's kind of getting better. So yeah, sorry about that. Stella, and it's a lovely fragrance. It's a rose fragrance. And trying to... This is the print collection of 2015, snake skin. There was a blue one, there was a yellow one, and there was a black and white one. Now this is rose, floral, citrus, fresh, and amber. It's a it was launched in 2015. The new print collection. Top notes are mandarin, orange, rose and peony, and base notes are amber. This is a really nice fragrance. Really beautiful. I've only got about that much left. I'm trying to save it because I know apparently the current formula of Stella by Stella McCartney is not a patch on the original. So I'm just a bit worried, you know, if I can't get a hold of it, then that's going to be a gem lost to me. But this is lovely. I really enjoy this, but I'm trying to save this one. Okay, the next fragrance is one of my all-time favourites, and I should have brought it down yesterday, but I totally forgot. I totally forgot that. And it is my beloved Dior Poison. Cold coffee. Not nice. This is... Oh, this is a beauty, guys. This is a fragrance that you will recognize anywhere. This is such a unique fragrance. This is the vintage version. The current version is a fat apple bottle, but this is vintage. As you can see, I haven't got that much. I think I've got about that much left. Now this again, I'm going to have to save and start wearing some of my other fragrances because I can't afford to be without this. This was one of my first fragrances that I bought when I started working when I was 17 years old. I love this fragrance, I really do. Now this is balsamic, sweet, white floral, woody, fruity, warm, spicy. Sorry guys, my legs are falling asleep again. This was released in 1985. An unrivaled alchemy, spicy, fruity, woody, enigmatic profoundness that mesmerizes the senses forever. Honey tuberose are at perfume's heart. Wild berries, orange honey, sorry, I beg your pardon, at the perfume's heart. Base notes are opoponax. This dark, mysterious and elegant perfume, which won a Fifi Award in 1987, was created by Edouard Flechier. In 2006, the House of Dior released the Poison Amulets. These are limited edition. Oh, that's something else. But yeah, I'd highly recommend this. Even if you can't get hold of the vintage, which that'll probably happen to me now. I probably won't be able to get hold of it. I'm not paying crazy prices on eBay for it. No way. I love it, but not to pay money that, you know, just going to be spent on other things. So that's Poison by Christian Dior. Okay, only a couple more to go, guys. I hope you're not bored. I'm going to bring out one of my all-time favourites. I showed this yesterday, but Obsession by Calvin Klein. Oh my god, this is so beautiful. So beautiful. This is perfection for me. I really like strong fragrances. Yeah, I like light fragrances here and there, but majority of the time I like a really strong fragrance. And this is the vintage formula. I've managed to get a couple of backups of this. So I've got an Eau de Cologne, a big 100ml Eau de Cologne. I've also got the 50ml kidney shaped bottle, the Fat Stout kidney shaped bottle. And I've also got a couple of the 30mls. And I love them. I really do. And I got them for really good prices off eBay. This is warm, spicy, woody, balsamic, amber and powdery. And this was released in 1985. And the top notes are green notes, mandarin orange, vanilla, peach, basil, bergamot and lemon. Middle are spices, coriander, sandalwood, orange blossom, jasmine, oak moss, cedar and rose. And the base are amber, musk, civet, vanilla, vetiver and incense. And I'm a bit worried when I read that there's civet in this, because I'm pretty sure, well, I'm pretty sure that it's civet from the civet cat, which is extracted from the glands of the civet cat, and that's one thing that doesn't sit quite well with me. I'm not comfortable with it really, but I don't want to come across being a hypocrite, yeah, I need to kind of do some research and see what kind of civet they put in this, if I can find the information. But it is a beautiful fragrance. The vintage has a gold band around the lid. Okay, so that's Obsession. Nearly getting there, guys. More recently, I bought Prada La Femme. This is a beautiful fragrance. It really is. It's got this white, it feels like leather. It really does. It feels textured, and it says Prada Milano, established. I can't read that, but this is really nice. Sorry guys for my moving around and twitching. My legs keep falling asleep and it's really uncomfortable. But I hope you appreciate the pain I'm going through for you people. I had to put a smile on your faces, watch me struggle around, slide around like a... Okay, so this is a white floral, tuberose, woody, animalic, beeswax and yellow floral. And this was released in 2016. It was a pair. It was La Femme for women and L'Homme for men. Frangipani flower is interwoven with iris, bearing the DNA of the house, enriched with spices, beeswax and tuberose. The new fragrant pair of equals represents man and woman that are reunited in an identical vision. She could be him, he could be her. She is an absolute woman, he is an absolute man. Where did I get where do they get this spiel from, the spiel? Who comes up with this stuff? I just like think, yeah, okay then, whatever you say. I'm a bit cynical like that. I like to learn about the notes. I like to learn about the top heart and bass notes, but the rest of the stuff I'm not really interested in learning. But this is beautiful. I haven't had this very long, and I've used quite a lot of it. This is one of my popular fragrances. I really like wearing this fragrance. And funnily enough, nobody's complimented me on this. I mean, my daughter may have said I smell really good while wearing it, but I try not to douse, because in close proximity, I don't want to offend anyone. So that's La Femme by Prada, sorry. Okay, down to the last two. Now, this I have been using quite a lot. It's Lush Sikkim Girls, if you can see that. This is beautiful. It really is, and I can tell that I'm going to need to get a bigger bottle of this one, because it's just so lovely. It really is captivating. It's got the Lush DNA, you know, when you can kind of tell that you've got it from Lush. It's got that strong, powerful Lush smell to it, which no other perfume has. This is a white floral, surprise, surprise. I think one of my favourite notes, well, from yesterday and today, I've realised that I love white florals. And I thought I didn't like tuberose, but there's quite a bit of tuberose in a couple of my fragrances, and I must enjoy it. So there's tuberose in this, vanilla, animalic, and citrus. Okay, conjures the exotic and was inspired by a story told to musician Shima Mukherjee of the Sikkim Girls, who seduced a Darjeeling cafe owner's son with the sensual sway of their bodies. Floral notes of frangipani, jasmine, tuberose on a base of vanilla. Sensual Sikkim Girls in red, black and white. It's like, it came out in 2013. Created by the father and son team of Lush. Yeah, this is beautiful. It really is. But you know, their packaging is pretty basic, and I don't understand their pricing. Lush prices, I really don't understand where they think they can charge so much for. I mean, at least with the design houses, they give you beautiful bottles, you know, but I don't understand, you know, I don't want to moan too much. It is a lovely fragrance, and this bottle won't last me very long. Okay guys, we're on to the last one. Narciso Rodriguez, my one and only Narciso Rodriguez perfume, which is Fleur Musk. Now this, oh my god, this is a rose fragrance, musky rose. Now this was recommended by a lovely YouTuber. Unfortunately, she doesn't make videos at the moment. Her life is hectic, so she is unable to at the moment, but I hope she comes back. She's called Perfumes I'm. Please check out her channel, and she recommended this, and I just bought it based on her review, and I wasn't disappointed. It really is a beautiful, I mean, look at the bottle, guys. Please excuse the polish it a little bit. Please excuse the marks, but it's lovely. It really is a lovely rose fragrance. It's rosy, fresh, musky. It's not overpowering, and it lasts for a couple of hours on your skin. So this is rose, floral, musky, fresh, and patchouli, and it isn't like a patchouli you'd find in Angel by Thierry Mugler. It's not overpowering. It's not going to annoy your senses. And this was launched this year. Okay. A generous floral bouquet with vibrant notes. Heart of musk with warmth and sensuality. Sumptuous pink flowers, enhanced by pink peppercorns. Rare musk white woody amber notes. A mix of patchouli and soft amber illuminate. Radiant sublime rose that stands alone. It's I mean, I did comment about the spiel, but this is spot on what they've written. They've really, yeah, it's lovely. It really is a beautiful fragrance, and it reminds me of an attar oil my mother used to use. My mother loved her perfume oils, and it's a cultural thing as well. A lot of Pakistani people in Pakistan use oils, but and they're really nice. And I'm sorry I've been fidgeting around all over this video today, guys. My legs fell asleep, but I hope you enjoyed the video. That's the last of my fragrances that I am currently using, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Take care. Bye.